right, welcome everybody. I'm gonna do a little adjustment of the that should work. Hopefully that works. All right, well, I know nobody's live yet because we just started it, but for those of you rewatching it, just fast forward to the good stuff while we get everything ready to go. We give a few minutes to people. Sorry for my voice. Allergies are kicking my butt right now. So sinuses are just, there. But that's it. So fortunately nothing else, which is nice. But I feel like I'm plugging my nose or holding my nose or something like that while I'm talking. I guess I get used to it, but we'll see. When I hear back, I listen to the voice. I listen to my my videos. It's like, man, I hate my voice. I don't know if that's normal for everybody, but anyways, it is. It is what it is. So let's get ready here pretty soon. So we got 3 boxes. Should be fun. Are you excited?
Yes.
You are excited?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I wish it more for me, though.
Well, it's all right. Maybe, what's coming up? What's like the next holiday?
The next one.
Christmas for like a box, your own box. Get some stuff here.
Oh, the next Christmas, yeah.
Yep.
Next Christmas, I'm probably going to get something really cool.
Cool. Well, it should be fun. We should get, so it says 1 autograph or 1 relic. I mean, chances are it's going to be a relic, which is a bummer. But last time we did this, we got a numbered relic, which I didn't realize until doing the recap. But hopefully I don't miss that one this time. So we'll see. Hopefully we get some good stuff. Should be fun. All right. What's going on, Steve? I'm going to move this again because I can't see what's happening. So just a slight adjustment. Let's do it. Should we get ready? I have screwed up my video, so I can't see. Now we got it. We're going to make slight adjustments. What's that? That looks good? No, that looks good. All right, here we go. Let's just go. We got enough people in here to start this. So a little bit early, which is great. Nick, good luck. Hope to see some massive stuff. I'm probably going to say this a couple times, but I apologize already for my voice. I feel like my sinuses went up with the with all the rain that we got. So pollen is going crazy. So of course my sinuses are just loving life at the moment, but feeling pretty good. All right, good luck. Box 1 of 3. Let's get it. And I'll do the silver. I'll do the silver packs afterwards. Like we'll open all 3 of the boxes and do the silver packs. So here we go. Trash.
Trash man.
Trash man. There we go. So far so good. We're not missing any silver packs. There's 1 stack. 2 stacks. 3 stacks. And 4. Nothing's coming out. All right, there we go. You want to check that? All right. So, all right, I'm going to put this to the side. We'll get that. We'll get these 3 at the end. I will not forget about that. I'm not looking to go viral as like, hey, there's another breaker that's like doing weird stuff, right? I know we don't need to get into that because I feel like that's enough, but gosh, it's like Whatnot. I've never been on Whatnot, but everybody's saying like breakers are doing weird stuff at Whatnot. I don't know. That's not going to be me. Not worried about that. All right, here we go. Good luck. Here we go. Trash as we go. So the first time we did this, well, let's see. I don't remember if all of these cards were, I feel like we had a collation issue with these cards, but anyways, I hope it's not too bad. So we got 2 giants off this top. Let's get this going. Let's see some good stuff. What do you guys want to see? I actually got some football cards finally in the mail. It was so weird. I ordered off of like Dick's or something, and it was for like 2021 Optic, which was super cool. It was actually at a good price, and I thought I paid for it, And then all of a sudden, like 2 months later, I get this random charge of like $600. I'm like, man, I had forgotten that I bought these cards. I'm getting charged $600. I'm getting like the shipping confirmation. So, long story short, looks like we might do a football rip next, which will be fun. There you go. All right, yeah, I'm going to have to do this. So there's Riley Green. I already spoiled that, but that's good. Hopefully you guys... have you guys done any of the super boxes yet? I think the super boxes are fun. The retail, so you get like the jumbo, and what else? You get the pin. So what reminded me of nice Riley Green.
And you get the short print Adley Rushman.
Yeah, well, it's not always the Adley.
Yeah.
You get whatever you want. You know, not whatever you want, obviously, but yeah, there's like that variation card. Here's a nice little 1-2 punch. Actually, that's the first 1-2 punch I think I've seen. I don't know if I remember that one. But those are really cool. I kind of like it. It's fun because you get the silver packs, which are new. It's I assume we're going to see the ice versions here, the red and the green, but they're silver, so they're not numbered, but they look really good. And they're selling really well on eBay too. So some fun stuff. And then you get one big card. We got the Riley Green. I think you got the Shohei, right? And then you get the pins.
Mm-hmm.
So you have an opportunity to say thank you to somebody that's watching right now for giving you that Mookie Betts pin. I don't know if you want to say thank you or not. I don't know.
Thank you.
Thank you. Steve?
Yes.
Did you hear that? He loves it. Thanks, buddy. There's a nice Shohei. But yeah, that was pretty cool. So I liked it. We didn't get anything massive, you know, like I've seen people that got autographs and some other short print stuff. There's a nice Vaughn Grissom rookie. But I think it was fun. I think it was a good price. So there you go. Do you see? Steve says you're welcome. So yeah, good stuff. That was fun. So I liked it. It was good. And of course, like anything, it was one of those pre-sale, and then nobody, you know, we didn't get it for a while. And then people started getting it, and they started selling for like $80 on eBay. $80 for that box. Now, it's not as cheap to ship it, but holy moly, $80 for that thing. And then all of a sudden, Fanatics went and got them. Target had them. Walmart. So then it started to drop back down. But still, I still think it's pretty cool. So we'll see. And they're still selling a lot of them. So that was fun. One of the few, I think, retail products that was...
Fernando.
That was fun. That's not
No,
Fernando.
I'm kidding.
Alfaro. Giants. And there we go. There's our first triple team. So I was on this break. I was like, man, how am I going to deal with this? Because I know some people do they will do like the random.org for the three different players. So we just did top left or the top of the card. Whoever's the team that you bid for, that's who's going to get those. But if it's like a numbered card or something like that, and I have to look, you know what? What's going to be really hard is I'm not going to notice the advanced stats. I'll try to keep a lookout, but we'll see if that's a numbered card. So anyways, we'll try to make sure that I'm going to check every time. Obviously, I check that one off screen, but that's all right. Bryson Stott's doing nice. It's so interesting. I think the first time we did this, you know, obviously the big chase guys are Adley, Gunnar Henderson. So that's why the Orioles are the hot commodity. Who else? Riley Green. And well, yeah, we got Adley Rushman. Michael Harris. Who else? I can't remember who else. Anyways. No, he's not. He's not a serious one. But the guy who's kind of going off right now that everybody's jumping aboard is James Outman for the Dodgers. And so now I'm like going back like, oh, did we ever get any? Of course not. From all the base cards that we have. No. So I expect to see him here for sure. But he's now off to a really hot start, setting some rookie records for the Dodgers as far as most home runs and to start his career. Speaking of Adley, there we go. Nice Adley. Congrats there. Hopefully we get a few numbered cards of Adley. That would be cool. So anyways, yeah, so Outman, it's kind of interesting seeing from the very first time we started ripping these Series 1s to now. Not that it was that long ago, but who are the big chase rookies? So now Outman, I think, is probably top. Not to be outdone by Adley. I feel like he's probably still number one. Yeah, you know what? Pirates, I agree. Who thought that the Pirates are going to go nuts? They are killing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know that?
Yes.
You know that the Pirates are killing it?
Yeah, they've been winning a lot of games.
Oh, okay.
They've been winning like 13 zeros.
13 zeros?
Sometimes.
All right, I like it. Yeah, they've been doing really good.
13-3 to the Dodgers.
Well, you're watching the Dodgers. Well, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've been doing good. Hopefully they keep it up. It's always a bummer. I mean, it's a bummer seeing O'Neill go down. That was kind of brutal. It didn't look so bad. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it didn't look quite as bad as I thought. You know, he just kind of ran into the catcher, and then freaking broke. Well, I'll just say it, shattered his leg. I know it's not shatter, but still, like, out, 4 to 6 months or something like that? Brutal. And they're just going on a tear. That's awesome. So, hopefully they keep it up. And I've got some, I actually have some Ke'Bryan Hayes. Do you know of anybody who has any, like, Ke'Bryan Hayes autographs?
Yeah.
Who
Me.
has? You have one?
Uh-huh.
Oh, did I? What the heck is going on? See, here we go. All right.
Yeah, I have a Ke'Bryan Hayes Topstrom Black
Yeah.
auto orange numbered to 25.
That's pretty cool. We went down to
Burbank Sports Cards.
Burbank Sports Cards.
And I got it for, I don't know.
Huh?
And I think I got it for...
Yeah, there you go. Daryl Strawberry. Know who that guy is?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You
course.
don't know who that is.
I know who Daryl Strawberry is.
What? Okay, who's Daryl Strawberry?
Daryl Strawberry is a player.
A player?
That
Good.
is
He's
good.
a player that is
And he,
good. Hey, there you go. Michael Harris.
And he played on...
Glad he's back. I didn't realize he was hurt, and then they just came
the
back.
Giants and the Boston Red Sox.
I don't think he played for either of those teams. That's all right.
Oh, God.
Okay, so who's your favorite team and player?
My favorite team...
See, look at this. All right.
My favorite team is obviously the Dodgers.
Obviously. Oh, yeah, obviously. It's obvious because everybody on here knows that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not obvious.
And,
Wander is off to a hot start. Look at that. He's doing well.
My favorite player.
Does it rhyme with Fouki Mets?
Mookie Betts.
Oh, it does. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. I myself am more of just like a baseball fan.
Yeah, you don't tell me your actual
Nice gunner.
fandoms.
I don't
You
think.
don't have a favorite team. No, you do.
All right.
It's the Dodgers.
Okay, all right. So when I was growing up, you know what? I collected cards too, and my favorite teams were really just
Yankees.
no.
Darn it.
Well, my dad's favorite player or team was the Yankees, but
Oh.
I liked and followed the players that I had, like good cards with, like good rookie cards. So I remember like my biggest card that I really started following was I had an Andrew Jones. It wasn't his rookie card. There's a nice Julio.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't his rookie card. It was a Bowman's Best refractor. It's like, oh, that's awesome. And I was watching with my dad when the Braves played the Yankees. And Andrew Jones, he was like, I don't know why I remember this, but I feel like he was batting seventh. in the order. And he hit 2 home runs. 2 home runs in the World Series. So I was like all pumped, like, oh, this card is going to be worth so much money. And of course, at the time, just looking at the Beckett magazines and thinking I had no concept of reality. And now when I find my cards, I'm like, dang it, they're all scratched up. And I'd always look at the Beckett's like, oh, Gem Mint, having no concept of what that actually was. So anyways, none of my cards were Gem Mint quality, as I'm finding out 30 years later. But so that was it. So I just liked baseball and then just following the players and the teams of the best cards that I have. So, all right, what's your favorite position?
My favorite position?
What position? Okay, we played a doubleheader today. So you played all kinds of positions. What's your favorite 2 positions that you play? There's a nice little
2 positions?
trout.
Let's see. My favorite position.
Mini? Nice.
My favorite position is probably shortstop.
Okay.
And let's see.
Jazz Chisholm. Look at that hair. That's like matching hair situation.
What is my second?
Not that I'm going to miss it, but I'm also trying to keep a lookout for those gold short prints too. So I don't think I've missed any. If I have, please let me know. Those Beckett price guides, man. I tell you, those were awesome. And even now, I get the PSA card or the PSA magazines.
My second favorite position
Sorry, I cut
is
you off.
pitcher.
Second favorite is pitcher.
Yeah.
Nice. So there you go, shortstop and pitcher. So that's good.
I bet you the
There you go.
next question is gonna be, where do I bat?
Well, you bat all over the place,
Yeah.
right?
Usually like,
All right, I don't want to mess things up here.
right?
Usually, well, okay, so you play 2 different leagues. You play Little League, right? And then
Yeah.
you also play
It's fourth and
travel
third.
ball.
So for travel ball,
You play all over the place.
True.
4th, you were like 6th today, 7th. But see,
No.
you get to play all over the place. So you're not like set in your
Yeah, I know. I'll play it all
It
over.
doesn't matter as much, right? Because we try
We're
to.
gonna go play in Arizona.
Nice, congrats on the win.
What?
Shortstop and pitcher. Yep.
Yep.
Do you guys? Does your son play Little League or travel ball or anything? Today's Sunday, so we usually play on Saturdays for Little League, and then we'll have like a weekday game Wednesday or Thursday. But then, so he's also had like the travel team just to get more reps. And I was like, all right, let's not burn out. Oh, we got an Aces insert coming. But he wants to play all the time. So yeah, travel ball. We still practice on and do a doubleheader today for Sundays, and then we do Tuesdays. So all kinds of stuff going on. I need a vacation though. Well, yeah, because so I coach your team, and then I have been kind of helping coach Double A, which is Coach Pitch, and then Sawyer's T-ball team. Dylan Cease, there's a nice Aces insert. I can't remember. Is the blue I think the blue is the variation, but nevertheless, I like that Aces insert. Very cool. So yeah, we've gone like 3 weeks and I've gotten 1 day off. Of course, now I set these down and I can't pick them up. There we go.
I think I know the pack that is gonna have the good stuff in it.
You're already like seeing which one has the you can tell.
I think you have it in the right order. It might be the last pack.
Nice. Man, that's cool. So he plays in Adult League 25. That's nice. So you see that? So his son plays against ex-minor leaguer players. That's cool. So, yeah, I remember coaches say, all right, if you're... What am I doing over here? There we go. Like, this is the last time, if you're playing high school ball or whatever it is, like, this is the last time you're going to play. Well, now there's, like, so many different leagues. that you can keep playing, and even softball too. Softball is kind of a different animal. That's like, I've seen some of the crazy YouTube videos of softball and like people getting in fights, people getting angry when, you know, guys hit the pitcher, but these guys are just yoked up, going crazy. So I get that. But anyways, yeah, lots of opportunities, lots of play. So it's good. It's good, and it's definitely fun. Definitely keeps things interesting.
I have a question for you.
For me?
You have to pick it.
Okay, I have to pick
What
it.
is your favorite team and who's your favorite player?
My favorite team?
Yeah.
Miami Dolphins.
For baseball.
Oh, you didn't tell me that. The Babe Ruth. Oh yeah, you guys have that park right by. You guys went fishing, right, Steve? And you guys were watching. That's the great. I feel like that's probably the best baseball field in the county. I don't know why, but it looks really nice. Trying to go. I'm trying to make this video not go like an hour because I know it's like East Coast time. We're running a little bit late, but
Yeah, and
that's
we're
all
only
right.
not even.
That's all right. It's still sunny outside here, but I'm trying to keep going here. So hopefully I'm not going too fast and like blowing people away. But if I am, let me know. Yeah, so it's funny. Since we have a YouTube channel, it's so funny. I don't know. When I do YouTube videos, it's trying to get enough subscribers to where I can actually do a YouTube live. I can't do a YouTube live until I have 1,000 subscribers. So right now I have to do this on my phone using a third-party app, looking at this tiny screen. So anyways, so we try to do as much as we can to get subscribers. So I'll look and I don't know. I guess the people that have subscribed or whatever, but I see these videos now all the time of softball videos. The guys that will put they'll put their GoPro or whatever. Oh, look. Oh my God. Whoa. Well, that came out of nowhere.
Oh my.
Well, there we go. There's a humongous hit.
I might have to go tell someone we might have pulled something.
Who are you going to tell?
Mama. Oh my.
All right, hold on. You can go. I'll tell the story later, but we're gonna we're gonna sleeve that one up. All right, here we go. You're gonna go tell Mama?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. She's gonna be like, yeah, great. You guys pulled a card. Cool. That's an awesome, massive hit. Anyways, yeah, I can't get over that one. That was sweet. I've had that box just sitting there too. That's the craziest thing. Is just like how many good cards are just sitting there. So yeah, it's great. So anyways, softball, just like the camaraderie or whatever. I mean, you guys, there's people out there playing that have never played ball before. And then you got the guys that are on YouTube that are just like annihilating the ball. Like I've seen it even on TV where they'll do these different I don't know. I think it was like Team USA and Team Canada or something like that. Okay, what's going on here? Oh my gosh, there we go. All right. And they actually have the home run rule or whatever, where if you hit too many home runs, it's now an out. Like the guys are just hitting that many home runs. And I played, there's the other rookie, one of the guys that I forgot, Brett Beatty. Good one there. And they hit it like nothing. And it's not the easiest thing in the world to hit a softball home run, in my opinion. This is a backwards card. So what's this all about? Oh, that's the silver. Not the silver, the rainbow. That's a cool one. Nice little rookie rainbow. Yeah. Steve, did you get Baltimore? Who got Baltimore? Whoever got Baltimore, congrats. That is the card that you're looking for too. It's not numbered, right? No, it's not numbered. Doesn't matter.
Oh my god. I'm so
At this point,
mad.
I wouldn't even. I wouldn't
I
care.
wish
There's a nice Bryce Harper.
I wish I did the Orioles.
You wish you,
I
as
wish
if
I
you
even
paid.
did
For,
it. I wish I even did it. I would have paid.
of course you would.
I would have obviously paid. I want that price.
Oh man.
Oh.
Well, look at that. Well, okay. This one seems thicker. No, it doesn't very well. I am so pumped that we got any autographed over a relic. Yeah.
That's just gnarly.
Yep. Yeah, travel ball is a different animal, and it's cool. You definitely get to see better players, and I feel like a lot of I've heard a lot of stories of the guys that make it, or at least locally, and they're always playing rec ball, you know, because it's a little bit better competition. It's like a different atmosphere for sure. But and you're talking about like the bats for softball. I mean, for baseball, it's like, all right, so we have for rec ball, it's USA bats, and then for travel ball, it's the USSSA bats. And I was seeing balls today, like, so I see so many balls that are hit good in Little League that just barely get over past the infield. And today, there are balls that were just getting launched, and it's crazy. It's like a completely different vibe from bat wise, and then with the BB core. So yeah, everything's different. But yeah, those freaking bats now, so many technicalities, and I feel like now that there's YouTube, it's so much easier to see. Like, all right, what are the specs on these? Here we go. Nice Aaron Nola. Aces. Yeah, kids are still collecting cards. I tell you what, like how many cards do you have? Like you have more graded freaking cards than I have, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I have like 40. I have like 40 good cards.
You have 40 cards.
No, I have more than 40.
Yeah,
I have like
right.
40,000.
Yeah. Oh, not the Dodger rookie we're looking for, but still a Dodger rookie. But yeah, I mean, so it's funny when you got into like, maybe it was AA. Yeah, on the other teams, yes. There's so many kids actually that talk about it on his rec ball league, and even on the travel ball. I'd say half the kids are collecting. And it's really funny. So we started doing this little what am I going to call it? It's like we're calling it a subscription box, but it's basically a variety box. And so we have all kinds of different stuff where it's either retail or hobby. We even have high-end boxes. And so a lot of the kids, we have all these, so a lot of kids are buying those from us. But so yeah, so we have, it's fun. They already talk about collecting and trading, and they do all kinds of trading, even Pokemon a little bit. I'm going to stop. Well, I already kind of shared. There's the gold card out of 2023. So there's our gold. Look at all those numbers. AJ Minter, so maybe not the hugest one, but a hit nonetheless. Here we go. Let me get this because I have room, not behind the camera. Yeah, prices are insane. Like there's some guys that are on his team that have like I think $500-600 bats. So it's crazy. But yeah, we definitely incentivize too. Like, hey, you get 4 hits or do something great. Here's a couple packs or something like that. Or we'll put together some like just like team packs for the kids. So yeah, it's fun, and they definitely get into it, and they're definitely like trading and doing all that stuff. What?
Me, I just wanted to trade with you upstairs.
Well, yeah, but you're trying to, yeah. I have like this Mookie Betts card. Looks like we got another rainbow. Okay. There we go. So yeah, it's kind of fun, and it's funny. I had my card, my cards when I was a kid, all tucked away. Why is this one turned around? Oh, that's the ring. Second time I got fooled by that. That's a cool one. Nice little Tim Anderson. So he started collecting, I think, maybe at coach pitch level. And so I brought out all my cards like, oh, you like collecting baseball cards? Let's go through all this. And now I started looking back and like, oh, what did I have? So I found nothing major. I didn't find, I wish I had the 86 Jordan or like the 93 Jeter. I didn't. I don't have any good stories like that. But I had some cool cards that I ended up selling for like couple $100 when I was getting back into it, because we looked right when it was right at like kind of the height of COVID. So then I tried to get back into it, and I was like, holy cow, prices are insane. And then just looking at the price of like football boxes. I never collected football cards, but I was like, oh, what's kind of like, enjoy football. Freaking new boxes are going for $1,500 and wowzers. There you go, Bobby Witt Home Run Challenge.
Okay.
That's not for you. We have two that we have to deal with though. So my thought on the home run challenge, if you have any.
If you go to the Colorado, if the person you have has to play the Rockies at their stadium, a doubleheader game.
Yes, a doubleheader game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because okay. I haven't actually done it, but I would assume you just pick a day, and if they have a doubleheader, boom, you get better chances. Or, man, Mexico City, I didn't realize that. I saw the Padres went nuts with their top 5 hitters, all hit a home run. So Mexico City's at even more altitude than Denver. So if there's any more Mexico City games on tap, I think it was Mexico City. I would look at that. So yeah, so so as far as bats, I would do that. I'd look at last year's bat, or what else? Oh, what was it? It's like the online. It's not like Play It Again, but like Sideline Swap. Maybe it's Sideline Swap. I've found some good deals on there. So I've been able to find bats that are, they're like still $150 even to $200, but yeah. We ended up buying, I think, a $350 bat, because I was like, all right, let's get the best bat, at least for USA. It was like the Easton, I don't even know what. And that thing broke. It cracked twice. I'm just like, what do you do? Fortunately, they replaced the first one, replaced the second one after they told me, like, oh, you're only good for one replacement. And I was like, what's up with that? But they still replaced it. And by the time we got it, it was like 2 games left in the year, and it was still in the wrapping. I just returned it back to Dick's, and nobody said anything. No way. I am not going to be spending like $300 for this thing to crack. And it's crazy how much that happens on these bats. And it's like you can't go to the batting cages with these, because they're composite, and I'm talking about the composite bats. But yeah, you can't go to the batting cages because the balls are too dense or whatever. So it's like taking care of a child, these bats. Like you have to keep them at room temperature. My gosh. So anyways. Okay, well, that was the end of box 1. That was a epic box. Congrats for Baltimore. That was insane.
We might all know what the best card we pulled is.
How cool would it be if that wasn't the best card that we pulled tonight?
Yeah, that would just be crazy.
That would be.
What if that AJ Miller was the best box?
Yeah. AJ Miller? What? Oh.
Yeah.
AJ Minter?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, thank you. Here we go, box 2. Let's get this. That was a humongous stack right there.
It looks like it's gonna fall.
No, it's not gonna fall. I have it nicely organized.
Yeah, that was cool.
All right, here we go. Plastic wrap. Here's another thing of trash. All right, let's go 2 for 2. 2 for 2 on autographs. Okay, good news. I don't have to send any like questions to Topps. Where's my silver pack? All right, there's 1 and 2, 3. Whoops. Yep, that was gonna go.
Yep.
It's 4. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's soft toss, and then you still got to break them in, right? You got to break in the bats for those. What are we doing here? For the composite ones. But then, so we've been using those heavy, like the 16-ounce. They're weighted balls, like the little training balls, and can't use that. That's tough too. But hey, I get it. I mean, I get it. They're supposed to perform well, and it's kind of like a car, right? You want to, if you're getting like a high performance machine or bat in this case, you got to take care of it. So I get it. It's totally fine. But it's crazy. I don't know, how, if there were that many options when I was a kid, I don't ever remember looking at it. I know there are so many options, obviously, but how do you go about figuring that out? And so I would always look on YouTube and try to see, like, okay, what's, getting on the launch monitors now, what are the best what are the best velocities? There's a nice Michael Harris. Trying to figure it out, but it's crazy. At the end of the day, it's going to go a foot farther. And golf is the same way. I play golf a lot, and it's like checking out, like, okay, what's the best bat, best brand, best driver, best golf ball, all this stuff. We don't have any minor league teams. Whoops. We don't have any minor league teams here. We have like a semi-pro team, and we'll go do that. But it could be, we got a nice green. We got a nice green coming. So we'll go check that out. But that's like a mix of high school guys and college guys from all over the place. So we get to watch them. And then we're right here at Cal Poly, so we get to go watch them as well. So Brooks Lee, we got to see Brooks Lee. And how many Brooks Lee autographs do you have of that? Here we go. Oh, and it's wow. Oh my God.
We are
doing
stacked.
good.
Whoever's getting this,
we're doing good. Look at that. This is great.
This is just stacked. This is out of 75.
This one's out of 1. Well, I'll show you in a sec once I get this all sleeved up. $4.99, I think is the green one. Nice. Okay, there we go. There's that green. So out of $4.99, congrats. That is, we're doing great today. Yeah, we're doing great.
I mean, if we only got 3 cards in this box, an Adley Rushman auto rookie, a Michael Harris green rookie, number 499, and like a James Outman rookie.
Now you're looking for James Outman
auto. I would still be happy with that than 5 normal autos.
Trash. 5 normal autos. Okay. I don't think we can get 5 autos. That would be insane. Yeah, it was tough. So we got to go to 1 spring training game. So we're in like, well, yes, okay. Technically we did go to 2. We went to the Freeway Series, the Dodgers and the Angels. And when there's Gunnar. So they played, it was like the end of March or whatever. So when they all broke camp and went back to home base, so to speak, there's nice Willie Mays. So we got to see that. So one night we went to and took 1 day off, see the Dodgers play the Angels at Dodger Stadium. And then we saw the Angels play at Angel Stadium. And we ended up we got 3 foul balls. We went there, as early as we could. It was like an hour and a half, even 2 hours at Dodger Stadium, but it was an hour and a half at Angel Stadium. So we had 2 of our 3 kids with us. And so we went to each foul pole, and we ended up getting, for the 2 days, three foul balls.
I got a lot of balls.
Yeah, a lot of balls, like 2.
Yeah, that's just what I just don't speak that again. That's
All right,
just
don't speak that again. You'll never be able to. This is live. This is live. They can't. You're gonna go viral for that one now, buddy.
oh great.
Just kidding. But yeah, and then we got, you know what? We got a rookie outfielder autograph for the Dodgers. I was like, oh man, was that Outman? No, it wasn't. It was, I can't even remember the guy's name. He was, oh man, number 91, I think.
Oh, I
can't
know
remember.
him, but I don't.
You know him, but you don't. Well, that makes sense. So, anyways, it was cool, but I've heard like the spring training game, that's where like a lot of the players are super loose and you can go get autographs from a lot of the big name guys. They're able to do that. Obviously, I think the rules like in the league, they can't autograph anything 45 minutes or sooner prior to first pitch. But yeah, it's tough because there's like games going on, and what are you going to do? You can't leave for that much, and you just kind of have to time it with spring break, because we took, at least for our league, we took like a week off for spring break. So, but that was it. That's all good. So it's funny, but yeah, yeah, back to the bats. It doesn't matter if you strike out or not, right? You still got to hit it. So we're working on that. We're working on that. Future Stars. But it was fun. So that was it. That was the first time that we went and did a spring training, and it didn't really feel like spring training because it was at the major league parks, but that was still cool, right?
Yeah.
Kinda.
No.
You even got hit by a ball too.
Yeah, I did.
How did you? I want to know. How did you miss that ball first? Like you leaned over the fence.
No, this is what happened.
The ball hit you.
I wasn't looking.
The player came up. You know who was the player? What player came up and felt bad because the player missed the ball too, and then this freaking thing comes and hits you.
I don't know his name.
Okay, so it wasn't one of the big time guys, huh?
He was it was like number 9. It might have been
Here's
something.
our rainbow.
Or it could have just been number 9.
There we go. There's a nice little rookie. So we got, obviously Volpe is the rookie everybody's going to be after for the Yankees, but I don't think we're going to see him until update. Unless they put a Volpe short print, because they did that for Julio, right? They did a Julio short print in Series 2. Mm-hmm. So we could see a short print for him in Series 2.
Wait, I remember his name. It's David Peralta.
David Peralta?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's great. Nice. There you go, trash.
This is what happened. So my arm was leaning down from the fence, and there
we go, Riley Green.
Peralta, someone hit the ball, and then he missed it.
Don Mattingly.
I have no idea.
Don't even. Okay, good. I was gonna say, don't even tell me you know who that is. So yeah, you missed the ball. Ball hit you. Ran up, or at least that's how you got the ball. You got the ball because it hit you in the arm.
I would have never got that ball.
Nice Ohtani.
I would have not got that ball.
That's all right. That's cool though.
In one ball, I got from the manager.
What?
Of the team.
Oh, that was the guy that threw to you?
Yeah.
So that was, you got 2 balls. Coco got 1 ball. I just made eye contact with, I don't know who it was, but pointed, came over, gave her the ball, so that was perfect. So that was a raging success for that one. Well, at least these are consistent. I can figure out the collation of these, but always cool. Yeah, it'd be cool to go if we've got some family down in Southern California to go see the minor league games. When we were in Fresno, we went and saw some minor league games. The Grizzlies played. Ooh, this is a black.
Oh, black.
This is
a yellow line.
let's see. The black.
It's
What
numbered
is?
to 299.
No, it's numbered out of 72. That's the first black one that I've pulled. That's cool. I'm not going to be greedy and say I wish it was a bigger card, but I wouldn't that be cool if that was a bigger card?
Mm-hmm.
But that's cool. So there we go. Saw a number.
What if it was Natalie Rushman or James Outman?
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Or an LA De La Cruz, but that would be impossible.
Yeah, LA De La Cruz is not ready yet.
I have an LA De La Cruz.
Yeah, but it's okay. We still go to Cal Poly, and they got, obviously Brixley, and they do stuff with the kids, so we see some first-round talent that comes through there, which is always fun. But yeah, always into baseball. Now the TV's on, baseball's on. Mom doesn't mind having baseball on in the background. I feel like you can't complain about that. Speaking about complaining, anybody worried about the A's going to Vegas? I mean, is there going to be anybody left in Oakland? I guess it's just going to be the Golden State Warriors, huh? Because they're right next to the Coliseum there. But crazy stuff. Max Scherzer.
Max Scherzer.
Nice. Aces
Max
for the Mets.
Scherzer.
Hey, there's your Minter. Now I have all my sideways cards. Not Tatis? We're going to call this guy not Tatis, right?
Mm-hmm. Not
Who?
Tatis. It's not Tatis, not Tatis.
Not Tatis.
Not Tatis. Tatis.
Whoa, easy. Tatis. I don't know if you know what you're saying yet or not. I feel like you do.
I have no idea what I was saying.
Yeah, okay. Trash. Mr. Trash Man.
Okay, yeah, I know what I'm saying now.
Yeah, sure. All right, we were almost halfway through this one. I saw a video of Votto signing autographs. I don't know. Oh, I think it was Pristine. And he had a dual autograph with Johnny Bench. I don't know if you guys saw this, but so there's a video of him like signing all of his cards and putting it up there. And then on one of the cards, he's writing in hand little signature, "Hi Johnny," with a little smiley face. And so how cool would it be to get that card? I don't know if Johnny Bench is going to reply on the card autograph, but talk about it's obviously not going to be a one of one, but when you hear about the eBay one of ones and all that stuff, that's going to be it. But
wow.
that guy's crazy. That guy's hilarious. So that's pretty funny. We'll be looking for that one. So nice. I guess the only thing, we're right next to high school. We don't go and see high school ball, do we?
No.
No, unless they go to like the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what do you think? So far, so good?
Yeah.
Let me make this correct.
Have we already got our relic?
No. No, we have not.
Okay.
There we go. There's that insert.
That one. Oh, I found it.
So do they sell? I don't know. I feel bad for the fans. I totally get why they're doing it. I don't understand it's got to be politics, right? Why is Oakland not? I mean, I guess, no pun intended, but they're playing hardball with the teams because they don't want to pay for a new stadium like a lot of the other teams are, or a lot of the other cities are. But, I mean, if you're going to go and they're selling out, yeah, absolutely. If you're an owner spending that much money, you got to do what you got to do. Like, you're not going to own this thing and then nobody shows up. Obviously, you're going to break some hearts, right? But you're breaking the hearts of 4,000 people that attend the games, which is a bummer. But I get it. I couldn't imagine, though. I don't live in a city, obviously, that has a hometown team like that. I could not imagine if my favorite team that I go to see all the time, it's like, yep, we're moving. I don't know what that would be like. That would probably be a little bit brutal. I don't know if you disown the team. I don't think that I could ever disown the team because I'm still going to be watching anyways, but I guess easy for me to say because I haven't had to go through that. But yeah, wild stuff. But yeah, you're right. It is all about the money, and sometimes that stuff is not fair. So we'll see. But it's not for a little bit, and I'm sure it's going to be an insane stadium. Because I know where the Raiders play, right there off the strip. That's insane. So everything's gonna be cool. Like anything else, it's just gonna take time, right? There we go. I still haven't seen that Outman card yet. Have you? I haven't been paying attention.
Outman?
Well, I have been paying attention, but I haven't noticed the James Outman, right?
I've seen Dodgers.
I've seen Dodgers.
I've seen.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I always like the City Connect. Some of the City Connect cards are cool. So the City, if you guys don't know, the City Connect uniform, that one. So each team has their own City Connect.
Yes.
Some are very cool. Some are like, how is that different?
Yesterday, I finally got to see Tatis play in his jersey.
I guess why am I doing this? Here we go.
Jersey. And he got his first home run of the year.
Who did? Oh, Tatis?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he got his first home run for a while. Oh. There we go. I don't want to mess up any corners. I haven't seen any issues with the car, you know. I don't want to jinx it, but I haven't noticed any like major damage. Like I've seen a few that had like crinkles on the top, but I haven't noticed anything crazy. So there's a nice little baby. But thank goodness there's no major damage for those two on the left up top. That would hurt my soul.
Yeah.
I hate
mostly
that. And this is the
the
rainbow Benintendi.
Mostly the Orioles one. I would be so mad.
Yeah. I don't know. I think about it, and I've talked about it a little bit here and there, like grading cards, and you know, I've seen so many posts about either like Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, or whatever it is, but people getting all just pissed off that the card is messed up, and you know, I think some people expect it to be perfect. But I think what Topps...
What?
Look like a onesie? I'm just looking at the comment. Yeah, some of them are just weird, man. I don't know. Some are like, what are you guys doing? Some are really cool. But again, hey, there's Tatis, the real guy. But again, it's like the money, right? So you make these different jerseys and people are going to spend money on that. It's cool. If it's a cool one, I'm all for it. But... So anyways, so many people get bent out of shape on the condition of the cards and like, oh, it's not perfect, and send it in. Now, some of them that are messed up, and send it in for replacement for sure. But while I'm disappointed if I don't get a nice card, if it's like, you know, if I pulled that card and it had like a ding on the corner or something like that, yes, I would be like, dang it, it's not perfect. But on the flip side, globally, I'm like okay with that because not everything can be a 10. I enjoy the thrill of grading and trying to get that perfect card. I don't know. I find it fun. I don't grade too many cards, but it's still cool to find, you know, it's like a separate chase. But it's like if every card was perfect, then you're not. Oh, here we go. Oh, well, I already screwed that up. So here's our relic. Not that I'm going to do any suspense or anything like that, but I don't think you'll know who this is. Let's see if you do. But there is our relic. Nice little Andy Pettitte.
Peterson, yep.
Andy Peterson?
Yeah, no. Pettitte.
Andy Peterson? This is Pettitte. He is a...
Buddy?
Definitely retired now.
I know him.
You know him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need one of the... Where's the other ones? This one right here.
There, yeah.
For the Yankees. There we go. Let's see if that fits on screen. Well, anyways. Yeah. So, not everything can be a 10, right? So I get it.
Yeah,
It's all right. Doesn't mean that it's not disappointing when you have that super nice card that you just pulled, your favorite player, and it's, I don't know, got some like line on it or whatever. There's so many different things that could be an issue with it, but it's okay. It's still fun. We have, let's see, we haven't traveled too far, which is nice. I mean, we're not like traveling out of state. The farthest we've traveled is 2 hours.
Which is Bakersfield.
We went to Bakersfield. Yep. And yeah, so that wasn't too bad. We actually have one over the summer that I don't think we can make. That's in Reno. And that for us that's like an 8-hour, 7-hour drive if we went that far.
We're not gonna.
But we do have multiple jerseys, which is cool. And like on Mother's Day, or was it Mother's Day?
No, it was October.
Oh, breast cancer awareness.
Yeah.
So everybody had pink, different pink forms of jerseys, alternate jerseys anyways, different socks. So it's cool to see that. Like the kids like that, so it's fun. I guess the downside is they don't realize this. Who's paying for that? So that's all right. It's cool. We try to do as much of the fundraising as we can. So I think we have 2 or 3 different alternates, but there's some teams that have all kinds of stuff, and there's definitely big time teams that play really good. Got some amazing players, and they're like traveling to Florida and all kinds of stuff. And they got duffel bags and you name it, like 4 different variations of jerseys and different combos, like warm-up gear and stuff like that. And I feel like the kids, like, I never had that, but I feel like the kids love that. You know, it's a little bit of a sense of what these guys deal with. I mean, these guys are getting the best of the best, and they get like a new jersey every day, right? So they get a little taste of that. So there's our Adley. Not to be outdone by that Adley. But yeah, so that's always cool. So they like geek out on that kind of stuff. And then we now have like the grips. So we've got, I'll tape up, I'll remove the grip and then put on different whatever his team is. So his little league team is the Mariners. So we put on like a Mariners grip on his USA bat, and then his travel team is actually the Phillies. So there's a lot of the travel teams that are just like random names, but for them they're the Phillies. So we put on a little Phillies wristband and all that, or not a wristband, but a bat grip. But yeah, so they're all decked out on different stuff. And then when they go to tournaments, we did one in April. So it was Easter, and so they win rings now, at least all the ones that we've gone to. So instead of the trophies or whatever, so they get rings, and they actually won. Not like it was a big thing because it was only one other team that were playing against, but they still won. And they got it was like an Easter bunny and an Easter egg, so that was super cool. So anyways, Carlos Rodon, I like that. Aces, still purple. I think blue has got to be the variation one. So it's fun. And I try, I make sure, I feel like I get burnt out just because I'm coaching 4 different teams, it seems like. But he's not getting burnt out, and I definitely want to be mindful of that. I feel like I see a lot of the elite athletes, and people will ask like, hey, what's your recommendation for my son or my daughter or whatever, trying to make it. And they always say to diversify your sports and try not to focus on one sport early on, because one, don't get burnt out, but also to expand like your athletic skills, so try to play as many sports as you can. And like the big time football players are usually track and field at college, but developing their skills. So I try to be mindful of that. So I put them in enough stuff, whether it's soccer, just like, hey, run, or football, and trying to say, hey, if you can be a quarterback, that would be awesome. But so I try to diversify there, but making sure like, all right, don't get too burnt out. Like I'll get burnt out. Like we'll go to practice, come back home. So hey, let's go practice grounders. Let's go practice divers in the field. And I'm just like, can I take a nap? But he's all into it. So it was definitely one of those things where last year after Little League, he wanted to keep playing. So we tried to find this travel ball. So it wasn't like we're forcing it. So I feel like, we're good there. Keep that going. So, but yeah, it is, man, travel ball. We've only had to pay one time, which is great. I say that like a big lump, but so trying to do all these fundraisers and stuff, yeah, that stuff is not cheap. I mean, we got water bottles, warm up half windbreakers. God, what else? Like crazy stuff. It's super funny, and like the kids are super stoked on it. But yeah, it's not free. So, but that's cool. I'd be stoked on that if I was his age. Like all this cool stuff. Heck yeah, sign me up. So we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going for as long as we can, and we'll see how far it takes us. All right. So as long as they're having fun, that's all good. Let's see, where am I at? We're getting close. We got 2 more to go. So yeah, it's fun. When I do another little home run challenge, when we do multi-sports, it's like, okay, baseball is still priority, or we're still prioritizing that club team. But when we can, we're going to try to do as much as we can for the others. And there's people on the team that are prioritizing basketball or other sports. And so you can tell like people are a little bit irritated, like, hey, you signed up for this. Where's the commitment level? So it's interesting, but a lot of, no, you're good. I don't know if I'm on a delay, or I'm sure there's a delay everywhere. So no worries. I'm trying to play catch up, but at least I can see it on my phone. I can still see the chat. So that's good. Gives me something to talk about. Like, all right, what am I going to talk about today? Instead of having like gangster rap in the background or something. I don't know. Maybe you guys want to hear gangster rap too, so I can think about that next time. Or you know what? We can talk about politics and religion. That would be cool. I'm sure we would get no more bids ever if we started doing that. So, but all good. I try to do the transitions anyways. There we go. There's Pettit. My guy's already gone, so he's not going to tell any more stories for a while. I don't know where he's at. Dude, we didn't... So I saw kites. All right, context, the kites, right? So we have a kite festival here. And there's like monstrosity kites, like $5,000 kites flying around. I did not see the kites. I saw them from the hillside. I didn't actually go down there because guess what? Guess what we had to do? I had baseball on Saturday. I got up. I'm a little bit bitter about this too. I had to get up at 8 o'clock. No, I had to get up at 7 o'clock, which for me, I don't like getting up on a weekend. But got up at 7 o'clock, had to go prep a field. Baseball started at 9 a.m. And then I still had 2 other games. We didn't get home till like 2:30 last night. And then we had our Little League fundraiser. So then we went back to a different town, got ready at 5 o'clock, and then we were out until like 11:30. Yes, it was foggy too. Did you go down there? I'm assuming it was packed. Today it was actually super windy and it was actually clear. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Hopefully I'm not looking at my piles over here. I don't want to screw up the piles. But yeah, so, and then today I had to get up again. So this was 11:30 at night last night. We finally got home. Got up again today, 8 o'clock, to go do a double header. And I didn't get home until like 4:30. So I didn't get to see the kite festival after we were talking about it. Oh well. So I have a he's 9. So my oldest is 9 right now. So he's on a 9U team, but he's on, I guess, for Little League AAA, which is the first level of kid pitch, but that's his second year in that. And then I have a 7-year-old that's in coach pitch. And she's probably, I feel like I don't know. Anyway, she's doing great. And she might do softball next year, but right now she's doing Little League also. So I'm helping coach that. And then my youngest is 4 doing T-ball. And I don't know if you guys remember the commercial, the professional cat herders, but it was like cat wranglers or something like that. And it's like this video of bringing in the herd, and it's a whole bunch of cats running over the hill. And I feel like I'm a freaking professional cat herder with T-ball. Somebody told me today, like, I have so much patience. I don't know. I try to hide that. I try to hide my true feelings because it is so frustrating. How do you coach a 4-year-old that has already no idea on half of the words that I'm probably saying anyways? And yeah, it's great. But that's all right. So you guys didn't even go. So you went to Flavor Factory, saw the line of cars. So it must have been busy if you guys saw it. That's cool. Yeah, I'd expect there'd be a lot of people in there. So that's usually like a big draw. Oh man, so you guys are down south. So you get, yeah, it's starting to warm up. So we're up in like San Luis Obispo area, but we're right on the coast, and it's once summertime starts, it actually gets colder, like because of all the fog and all the breeze and everything. Hold on, I'll get through this pack and then go through it. But man, how about those rains? Like the rains came through and just like annihilated everything. Then we get like a few weeks of normal weather, like springtime weather, and now boom, here we go, heat. So that's all right. Like I said, we get fog. It was misting on us. It felt like rain for our games yesterday and today, which is kind of funny. All right, I'm gonna move some. I got too many piles over here. Just give me a sec. As long as I don't lose the camera, which I did one time, we're good to go. All right, getting closer. Next pack. Did you watch the? Did you go to the Padres game? I feel like I haven't. I don't even know who's playing and where anybody's playing. But my daughter really wants to go to a Padres game. Go down to San Diego. We'll just hop on the train since it's right downtown. But I have not been to that new stadium. It looks, well, not a new stadium, but anyways, it looks super cool, right? With the city skyline in the background. So that'll be fun. I'll try to get there. Try to get there soon. Try to go to at least enough. Is this the rainbow foil? Aiden, you're not here to see that. That's a cool one. But we try to go to a few games. Like we're right in the middle. It's like it takes me 4 hours to get up to San Francisco. It takes me 4 hours to get down to LA. So we're right smack dab in the middle. And of course, it's trying to get it on TV. We can never get anything. Ooh, interesting. All right. Go out with a flamingo, huh? Do the flamingo with the arms out. I see so many different throwing motions and hitting motions. Actually, some of our better players have wild throwing and hitting motions, and this is for the older guys. I'm like, I don't know if I really want to mess with this at this point and then like totally screw them up. Like overcoaching, if it's not broke, what am I supposed to do there? But yeah, it's like I'm on YouTube, like, okay, how do I fix this? How do I solve for that? There's a nice little Riley Green insert. But I feel like that's better because, I played and I at least know what to look for, what to try to do. And then there's definitely a lot of coaches out there that have no idea what's happening. And I'm just like, come on now. What are we doing? You're just not even saying anything, you know, like people are horsing around. Like you said, the dog pile, that is to the T, no pun intended again, but we got like 8 kids running after a ball, diving on people. It's just like, all right, they're having fun. But I've got, even my son and his friend like ran off. They went off in the middle of the game, ran off. I wasn't even paying attention because I'm like trying to pitch in T-ball. It's funny, like I'll try to pitch to them, and they're off at the playground, like a 1 minute walk away. I had no idea. And we got like 8 parents out there trying to figure out kids building sandcastles in the dirt. And it's like, okay, stand up, watch the batter, all this stuff. And meanwhile, my son is out playing at the playground, fully dressed, game's going on. It's T-ball. What are you going to do with the dog piles and everything? But yeah, I try to like figure out all these different drills and everything. But I feel like at that age, I don't know, it's just have general like 30,000 foot view concepts of what to do and then go from there. But just having fun. So yeah, that makes sense to me. They're like, the timing is everything. I show them, like I see a lot from my older kids that are afraid of the ball, so they're like stepping away. Instead of stepping towards the pitcher, they're stepping away. I just show them, like, all right, put your bat out over the plate and then take a step and just see, like, you're missing half of the plate. Like, there's no chance for you guys to hit this. And it's like the hardest thing. So I'll try to put, you know, like a bench back there or something where it's like it will physically stop them from taking that bad step, or, you know, some kind of like physical, I don't know, like training system, not a training system, but physical aid where it's like, okay, I really am stepping out, because they feel like it's, you know, it's just totally normal. And then meanwhile, these kids are all having these habits, bad habits, and that's like muscle memory. So it's just like, man, so crazy. But it certainly takes a lot of time, because I get it. Like, as a parent, for the longest time I'm watching, it's like, man, why aren't these coaches correcting my son on doing this or whatever? But doing it, it's like you can't be everywhere all the time, and especially for Little League, you only have, I mean, I feel like we're lucky having 2 practices a week at 2 hours per practice. But even then, like, these kids need to be, you know, to really solve some of these issues. It's like one-on-one, and really spending a lot of time just doing drills, trying to get either like good hand-eye coordination, or, gosh, I don't know, just trying to get in the right spot. But it's hard. It's really hard, and it can be frustrating, but it's still fun. It's fun seeing them like succeed and get comfortable, and watching them progress. So that's always cool. But yeah, there's all these different little fun things that we can try to do to make it a little interesting to them. But yeah, I swear to God, I've got like 7 sandcastles out there on the T-ball field right now. So that's what they care about. I mean, I had my son out there lifting up first base, seeing what's under first base as kids are running by. So it's just like, it's uncontrolled chaos. It's not even controlled chaos. It's just chaos. But yeah, I'll do all kinds of stuff. So what do we got here? What is this? Is this that rainbow again? Not a big card, but that's cool. Hey, nice little chipper. Here's our third Michael Harris. Nice. Still no Outman, which is interesting. That blows my mind. But that's all right. Maybe it's a more rare card. Yeah, one of our coaches saw, I think it was the Dodgers, and their coach was hitting tennis racket up with tennis balls trying to catch. And I kid you not, I was thinking about using that, and then you mentioned the bubbles. One of our practices, there's some kid, not even our kids, so like some other kids are out there blowing bubbles, and that was it. That was the end of practice. Like our kids were just running, trying to pop bubbles. I'm like, what is happening right now? And it's so true. Like anything that could distract them is distracting them. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I have to just stop and laugh, and I joke about, all right, we got to get out of here because it's happy hour time. Coaches need to have a little beverage. So it's wild, so wild. But yeah, thank God we have some parents that are out there that are helping, and it's like if I could have 9 parents out there, that'd be great, because I've noticed, and there's some coaches that I'm trying to help, and they're, or not that I'm trying to help, but I've seen they're trying to run their practices, and it's like they've got everybody out there, and it's T-ball, and they're standing out there in their fielding position, and one kid's trying to hit. The kids are just like bored out of their mind because nothing's happening, right? So having all these stations is super helpful to keep, because what's the attention span? I feel like the attention span of an adult isn't going to be that much. Like we were laughing. We went to an Angels game, and so my son was all about Mike. Look at that. What a coincidence. All about Mike Trout. And we were watching him out in the outfield, and he's out there too. Like in between pitches, like checking out daisies. Obviously there's not going to be daisies out there, but looking at the shoelaces, looking around, like there's keeping your that's a cool one. Keeping your attention span going. I remember Ichiro would be stretching all the time. Trying to keep loose and keep focus and all that stuff, but man, these kids and their attention span, it's crazy. So yeah, rotating every 10 minutes. And for T-ball, I think we only have like 45-minute practices, so it's even like try to do it every 5 minutes. And it would I see the parents that are there at practice, and they're just sitting watching, and we're just sitting here just struggling. There's kids going everywhere. I've never called anybody out. I've never said anything, but it's like, yeah, hey, if you want to come out and help and just, I don't know, just be there. If you have a leash, please, I don't know. It's so, I don't know. It's good. It's I make jokes about it all the time, but at the end of the day, it's fun. It's cool. It's definitely a fun time, and getting to see the kids that do grow, because there's a lot. I feel like there's 10 T-ball teams, and then we only have one intermediate team now. I think that's like 13 to 14-year-olds. It went from, I don't know, when I say like 10 down to 1, so you definitely lose a lot of people. Is that a double? But like if they keep going, like these are going to be the players that are in high school, and having these programs and having people that really care, that is growing the community sports, right? Your high school teams and stuff like that. But it's fun. So it's definitely interesting. We've also had no crazy parents or anything like that, but we've definitely had parents take to, what is it? What is that? Nextdoor, the Nextdoor app, and talking about like complaining about the game or complaining about the umpires or anything like that. And some people get like super into it. It's at the end of the day, like we're always trying to talk to the umpires, because the umpires are high school kids. Or there's at least a few guys that are regulars that are still younger that have played, but it's like just trying to be nice, and because those guys get no love. Like people are complaining, parents are complaining. I've seen the videos of just like riots starting because of bad calls at a travel league. So we're trying to keep it light with those guys, and we've got like opposing parents taking the next door saying that, oh, we're buttering up the umpires to get better calls and all that stuff. Well, I mean, we're not intentionally doing that, but subconsciously, are they going to try to help us out? I don't know, maybe, but at least we can have some kind of understanding and no weirdness. But it's always funny when parents will take it to that next level. It's just like, dude, all right, we're talking about 9-year-olds, but it's all good. Ooh, a slip and slide, that would be cool. I've seen some of the gnarliest slides, and like one of our kids had to take an ice pack to his knee because I don't know what happened. It's not a slide. It was like a cannonball into the dirt. And yeah, that is definitely something that we have not practiced, is practicing sliding. It's like all these other things. Let's hit. Let's worry about catching the ball. And then, once we get to game time, it's like all these other little tiny nuances of baseball come out. It's like, how do you practice all this stuff? But the slip and slide, that would be cool on a hot day. Get them out there. So I like that one. Yeah, we've done, that's another nice little rookie. I wasn't there for that one, but we did like the parents versus the kids. But it's also like, hey, put the coaches out there like, oh, you know what? Your coaches may be pretty good. Then you may get the coaches who are like, whoa, you've never played baseball before. I understand now why you don't understand why you're not teaching these things, because you don't know what you don't know. So that's kind of an eye-opener too, but that's always fun. Like, all right, kids, take a step back. We maybe knowing a little bit here, so that's always fun too. But yeah, I've tried to find games for the kids where it's like competition or something a little bit different. That way they get all pumped up. So it definitely helps, if you can do that, like as a coach. And again, the guys that just want to be, just the parent, doesn't have to be a guy, the parent that wants to be involved, and they may not know what to do. And that's when it gets hard, is like, okay, clearly they want to be involved and they want to volunteer, but they don't know really the right things to teach. That's okay. I mean, but you can definitely tell when you've got a well-coached team and when you don't. And so that was always frustrating to me when I was sitting on the sidelines. It's like, man, what are these coaches doing? So it finally pushed me to like, all right, I got to be involved. And now I can't get out. But it's like, all right, do I really want to coach a group of kids that don't know or can't even pay attention and focus? Because there are plenty of kids out there that don't even want to be there, and that's tough. Like, all right, we've had kids like, okay, I'm done, I want to go home. Or the kids that are afraid, that one's still tough for me to try to figure out. We've had some kids that got really scared, and I get it. Like, you're getting hit by this. It's not a soft ball. It's like, how do you get them in there? And I think back to like the Little Giants, that movie where the kid comes and like wrapped in foam. And I see it a lot. It's like, all right, how are we gonna get these kids not be afraid? Because I see the kids that like step out all the time, and that's always tough. But yeah, it's just like it's all sorts of stuff. I'm gonna say it, and because I haven't seen it, but I'm surprised there's not like a reality show about, I don't know, the life of youth baseball or something like that. I know there's like Dance Moms, right? I feel like that would be great, because there's enough content there, or you can at least make it up where it's believable that there's enough issues to talk about. All the drama surrounding baseball and like all the stuff that I don't even hear about that the parents are freaking out about. So there's a nice little City Connect Padre. Oh, but all right, look at that. There's a line. That's like a blue line right there. If you guys see that at the top, not my fault. My kids aren't coloring these cards. Back-to-back City Connect. That's cool. So they clearly like the City Connect cards. So let's see. There we go. Tube sock catch. What? All right, I'm gonna have to look up. But I feel like that's good. Like trying to get their get their elbow out in front and get like a good lag. But yeah, all like different things, right? Because kids are like visual these days, or different training aids. I feel like helps. They're not even training aids, but just something to get them in the right position. So there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff. And again, YouTube is my friend, so that's why I start seeing all these things, and it turned into freaking softball. But that's all right. But yeah, I love it. I can't, for me, it's like, okay, I can't just go out there just, wait, why is Mookie in a Red Sox? That's interesting. Interesting card right there. Oh, it's probably because that's when he did his 30-30 thing. So, all right, makes sense. But yeah, I can't, I'm definitely going to give everything that I can. And I do this not just for coaching, but even for like baseball cards. You know, I'm trying to get a research and do the right thing as best as I can. So coaching is no different. I'm always going to be like looking for the next best thing and try to figure out like, all right, what am I going to do? What am I going to teach today? Or what should I try? Like, hey, I've got a kid that is stepping out or is afraid or has got like the gnarliest uppercut in the world, all this stuff. So definitely there's so much out there. And two, it's like, all right, I try to worry about like, what am I watching? Is this even worth it? Yeah, I'm definitely open to all that kind of stuff too. And I think it also helps, you know, I'll try to find like guest coaches or people that I know that are in different stages and try and just have like a different voice. I feel like that helps too, because I feel like a lot of these kids are just going to tune out. Or if it's like my own son, trying to coach my own son, it's definitely, there's an element of tuning out. So it's definitely interesting seeing that. So I feel like I can coach some of the other coaches' sons or daughters, and that helps because they'll listen to me, whereas the other coach is like, man, he doesn't listen to me, or too much talking and just totally tuning out. So I feel like there's an element of that too, which is funny. But it's, you know, I feel like try to take most of our, for the older kids, like, all right, trying to balance, hey, definitely hitting and definitely like scrimmage time with making it all work out. But it's like, I feel like a lot of parents don't watch, at least for our teams, don't watch practices, which is a bummer because we could really use the help, but that's all right. I mean, we have practices at like freaking 3:30 in the afternoon. So how's that going to work out? So I'll go to practice at midweek, nice little baby. And then I'll come back, work at night after everybody goes to sleep. And now I'm going to jump back on and finish my 2 hours of work and get that. So I'm just like, all right, come on, please. So there's a little bit of sacrifice there too. But it's all good, going good. But so far, hey, our team right now, our 10U team, not our 10U team, our Little League team, they're 8-0. So we're doing something right. I mean, we did get to draft, but I think we drafted more for the parents. Obviously, we didn't get everybody we wanted because some of the kids and really the families that we wanted went to different teams. But in general, it's like, all right, you want to try to draft families because you don't want any weirdness. You also want good kids too that are going to have fun and like mesh together. But it's been good. So with that, all that said, we're undefeated and we'll see if we can keep it going. So the kids are definitely enjoying that, which is good. So maybe that's why we haven't heard anything from the parents, because, you know, something's worth it, right? If it ain't broke, what'd I say? I think I already said that tonight. I can't say it again. But doing good. Well, we are getting down here. 4 left. And then I got my silver too. So anyways. So good news. all of these will get shipped out tomorrow. That way you don't have to wait, because I don't want to wait. I'd never want to wait with all my cards. Like, let's just get this going. I think I bought a card a couple weeks ago off of eBay, and it took, I don't know, they didn't ship it for 7 days, didn't say anything. Clearly I have enough going on where I'm not paying attention, and I realize, wow, this card still hasn't shown up. So that always irritates me. So anyways, I don't like doing that. So these cards are going to go out tomorrow, and I'll look. I feel like everybody's going to get something, but if there's like only 1 or 2 cards, or you guys didn't get, like I said, didn't get enough cards, or even, God forbid, no cards, we'll definitely refund that shipping cost, because no need to pay for that. So I also try to, if it's like, all right, let's say this is your only card. Okay, if you don't want it, I totally get that. But if you do, I'll just ship it in an envelope. I'll ask you if you want me to ship it in an envelope rather than sending it in that bubble mailer, so you don't have to pay that $5, and I'll just refund the money. So if that is you, which would be a bummer, I'll still reach out and let you guys know. But so yeah, so anyways, hopefully you guys had fun. Hopefully you guys got some good cards. That would be those 2 right there. That was awesome to see. That's always fun. Even though it's not my card, I still enjoy seeing it, enjoy pulling it, because that's super awesome. And thinking about it, we still didn't get our relic or our autograph in this one. That would be a bummer. Well, there's still a little bit of time. Right on cue. All right, we got 2 autographs. Man, I feel like I don't have water here. I'm losing my voice. Too much talking. Very cool. So there's the nice Red Sox rookie, and it's numbered out of 199. Awesome. Man, these 3 boxes, what a good trio of boxes this was. Holy cow. So Triston Casas for the Red Sox. Congrats there. Let me get this up. All right, here we go. Nice. That, I like that. For Series 1, I don't think it gets much better than that, personally. For a set of 3 boxes, that's awesome. So definitely beating the odds. So I agree with you on the pitchers and catchers. Like, yeah, that's definitely, I mean, there's a reason, right? There's a reason why they do pitchers and catchers come early, right? Like, that makes sense. So you got it. Happy to keep coaching. Definitely not gonna give up, because like you said, it's at least locally, right? That's like the future of our local programs, but wanting to see people succeed. That'd be cool to see one day somebody like makes it. And definitely, you can definitely tell the kids that are going to be, that are, you just have that natural ability. And then, when kids grow up, things change. So hopefully they stick with it, but it's been good. So glad you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me. We always have fun. Even if I do lose my voice and have dealing with freaking pollen attacking my sinuses. There we go. Is this? No, I got one more. Here we go. One more before the last 3. Okay, last pack magic. I don't know that there's going to be a lot of magic here, because we've got really lucky, so I don't want to be greedy. But anyways, we'll still take it if we got it. And we could still, these silver packs, I feel like the silver packs, based on what I've seen, it's like 1 in every 20 packs has an autograph in it. And so I've already opened, oh, there's our gold card. I forgot about the gold card. Nice picture for Detroit. Man, okay. We only got, this is only our 2nd gold card, so I guess it's not 1 per box anymore. Like last year was 1 per box, I thought it was, but this year maybe not. Clearly not. Again, not too upset because we got some pretty solid stuff. I'll put this right here. That one is numbered. What do we got? 1309. So good one for Detroit. Okay, last few cards before we go to the silver. Let's see where we're at. I didn't notice any short prints. I didn't notice anything gold. I'll look. I feel like we got all of our numbered stuff, so I don't think we're gonna have any like missing advanced stats stuff. All right, so here we go. Our last 3 silvers. Our last 3. I haven't even opened one, but anyways, we are 3 silvers. Last 3 packs. Good luck on these. Be cool if we got a well, anything really. So Kershaw, Dodgers, Barry Larkin. It's always funny, blast from the past, right? On these, I don't know where I'm going to put these. Langoliers for the A's, and then Ke'Bryan Hayes, those Pirates, and then that. I don't know if anybody does these, but yeah. Okay, next one up. What do we got? Nothing thick, but there's Wander. Some people thinking he's off. I mean, he was off to a MVP start. I don't know if you guys saw that one-handed. Well, it wasn't really one-handed, but he caught it with his bare hand. That was crazy. These guys are good, man. Nice little rookie. And there's Tatis. Okay, so our last silver pack coming up. So again, thanks everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you don't like talking about coaching Little League, I'm sorry. This was not the break for you. But anyways, I hope you guys got some good cards. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Always have fun. We only do it like once a week, sometimes once every 2 weeks. So it's not like a huge thing, but we certainly enjoy it. Certainly appreciate all the support that you guys have. And I hope to see you guys again soon. So here we go. I'll do, well, not that we need a huge recap, but I'll show you these. But then we'll also do some shorts on YouTube that we'll go over any of the other bigger hits or anything, inserts and stuff like that. So you can guys look for that. If you guys subscribed, you'll be able to see all that stuff coming up. I definitely didn't go in order, but man, for 3 boxes to get 2 autographs and the 2, this autograph alone, there it is. That is, doesn't get much better than that. That's awesome. So congrats there for Baltimore. And I like a nice little numbered card for Boston. Again, that was what was that, 105 and 199? So there we go. And then this nice little Michael Harris at a 499. So 434 to 499. Congrats there. I'm stoked that we only got 1 relic. That's awesome. And it was like a legit relic. It wasn't one of the fake relics. This one's out of 72, 14 to 72 for the Yankees. And we got 2 golds. AJ Minter out of 2023 and Tarek Skubal out of 2023. So, all right, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you guys had fun. Again, hope to see you next time. Have a great rest of your night. See you later, guys.